So this is the euro-dollar analysis for Tuesday, the 23rd of January. Now let's have a look what happened with prices and where prices may likely go. So there is the 22nd, and as we can see, prices pretty much didn't go anywhere really. As we can see, prices have been operating within a very tight range here on the euro-dollar. The fact that we have been on this very tight range over such a period of time suggests that we are likely waiting for a significant news event or a news event of note. Hence the reason market participants haven't made a the market has not moved either way for quite some time now. Overall, we've got our lows just there, even though we're in a bit of a range. The overall trend on the higher time frames, let's go have a look at the higher time frames now. Before we come back down to the hourly charts. So overall, what we can see here is price have come down, found support. We've had to move upwards, breaking these previous highs here. We've moved up to the 120 level there, had a brief pullback down to 116. From there, we caught a bit, and as we can see here on this monthly chart, we've had two very, well, we're currently in the month of January, so I suppose we shouldn't count it, but previous to the month of January, we have had two pretty strong months. December, we did have a bit of a pullback, but we closed bullish. We closed near the highs. Similar case in November. And here in January, we are putting in a very bullish month so far. So we do look poised for further upside continuation. We do have the 200 period moving average slightly below the 125 level. 200 period moving average currently sitting at 124.30. So it may come into focus this week or it may not. We're currently at 22.65. So it might be a bit far away depending on market volatility. But overall, we can see here the trend is clearly to the upside after having this recovery. Went into a bit of a trading range, broke out, pulled back. Further upside continuation seems likely. Now, if we head over to the weekly charts will be a similar scenario, I think. There we are. So on this weekly chart again, we came down, found support, had a very strong move upwards after the gap up after the French elections, had a brief pullback beneath the 200 period moving average, had a move upwards, pullback, further upside continuation. Seems to be in the order of the day. I've got a 24.50 marked out here on the charts, and that's pretty much where the 400 period moving average is on this weekly chart. So just going to check to confirm it is. Let's see. So we've got a 400 period moving average currently sitting at 124.50, and yeah, we've got to add to the 124.50. We've already marked down charts, and on the daily charts, we're just going to have a look to see how prices are developing so far. And as we can see here on this daily charts, we've got a low there, higher low, well, a higher low there, slightly higher low again, series of higher lows indicating a continuation to the upside. We've had a few pullbacks here and there. We've had a pullback more recently, and we do look poised to test these highs in up around the 22.87. Now, we can see here on this daily charts, we have got a few wicks, which indicates there is a bit of there appears to be some selling momentum here in around the 22.87. But overall, we have not seen a breakdown in prices. We've not posted a particularly bearish day, and we've had that bearish day just like previously identified. But as we can see, we didn't have further downside continuation. So these prices are being held up here, so possibly a bull flag upside continuation here on euro dollar. So if we go down to the hourly charts, let's just see how that looks. So on the hourly charts, let's get scale on here, scale this out a bit more. There we go. So hold on a second here. There we go. Bear with me. And yep, so we've tested these lows in around 21.78. We've come back into this. Into this current trading range between 22.23 and 22.87. Pretty tight range, but we do look poised for a test of the 22.87. If we do fail, we're looking for prices target 22.30, 22.23. Sorry. If, however, we do see the eventual break of this level that has acted as resistance, we are looking to target the 23.62, beyond which we're looking for the 24.50 level. where we do have the higher time frame moving averages. If, however, we do head back down for after possibly testing these 2287, heading back down for a test of 2223, a break from which we'll be looking for price head down towards the 2178, coupled with the 200 period moving average confluence, likely to see a bounce. If we don't see a bounce there, the very next level that we are targeting to the downside would be this major level here, marked out in red, which were the highs of 2017 in around 2092. In around 2092, we do have the 400 period moving average, further adding to the confluence and increasing the likelihood of a possible bounce moving towards that 2150 level. If there is sufficient market volatility, we may trade below 2092, but I would expect the far end of the range possibly to be in around this 2030 level. I can anticipate prices moving down to 1961, so 2030 possibly the far end of the range depending on market volatility. And again, to the upside, I can't anticipate prices moving much beyond 124.50. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the euro dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.